Jose, can you see? Jose Soriano, holy smokes. Shout out to Pitching Ninja. He went so far to pull up Baseball Savant and give me all the sinker metrics and all the nerdy analytics. 12 punchies. Little optical flow there for you editor nerds. Sinker ball pitchers. There's a mechanical aspect to being a sinker ball pitcher. They need consistency and repeatability out of the hand. Their hand positioning in the most consistent spot when it comes time to release to give the ball the opportunity to spin the way that it needs to spin. The whole idea of this is getting throwing hand out of the mitt. Hand brake, glove separation, hand separation, whatever you want to call it, get it out. For even the descending move, the head is connected to the rubber. Picture it like there's this big box around the rubber. Hands brake while the body and the head are still in this box. If you're a hitter, dude, I think this is something that's so underrated in today's game, is like teaching the mechanical deception. He's just a byproduct of the reps that he's gotten. I really like the idea of hiding the ball, the lead leg as a mechanism to hide the ball on hand separations. He doesn't see any white. Makes it even tougher for the hitter. 2, there's gotta be a comfort feel with the grip. Allow the grip to shift the axis. Do you need a seam or do you need leather? I wanted just leather. I didn't want any seam. So I used a closed grip only attached to the leather. Say like 80% of guys are gonna feel a little bit more comfortable with somewhat of a seam to touch. He's using an index seam, leather on the middle. This is the horseshoe, index finger there, spaced out. So he's got space between his index and middle, maybe touching that seam right there. Thumb, maybe touching that seam. Looks like a grip that will influence more of a one seam axis. And you can see it right there. The way the ball is spinning, it's gonna have this one seam and you're gonna have a circle on top and a circle on bottom. Notice the ball spinning here. See how it has that big circle right there? Playing this seam right here. So you want that seam. That's the one seam that you're playing. Thumb placement on the sinker actually does a lot to the amount of depth that you can get. That's gonna hit the wind and influence the movement of the pitch. See the one seam spinning? Oh, that's a good visual. 2 seam right there. And then thumb, it looked like he was maybe on that seam right there.